Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Ho Tam Anh. I am the student from Nguyen Ho Thoại High School. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to the Ministries of Education and Training, to Vinh Group, and to the Green Voice Project for giving a student like us a chance to share our idea. So I'm really appreciated. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about the topic that affects many children and low-income families, and every single day, they face health problems not only because of illness, but because of the environment they live in. Polluted air, unsafe water, and poor hygiene conditions. Green technologies could protect them, but patents make these solutions too difficult and too expensive. So that is why I support the motions. This how would abolish patents in green technologies, especially in green healthcare. So let's get started. Climate change and environmental pollution are becoming a serious threat to global health. In healthcare, green technologies not only reduce energy consumption and ensure sustainable waste management, but also directly protect the most vulnerable group, children and low-income families. In this context, the proposal, this how would abolish patents in green technologies, deserve a strong support, especially within healthcare. First, children are the most vulnerable to environmental impacts. Air pollution, contaminated water, and poorly managed medical waste can easily lead to chronic disease and malnutrition from every young age. If green technologies such as clean air system in hospital, non-toxic medical waste treatment, or renewable energies for school or clinics were shared widely without patent restrictions, millions of children could grow up in safer and healthier environments. Abolishing patents ensures that protective innovations do not remain locked behind to cooperate monopolized, but instead benefit those who need them most. Second, low-income families suffer a double burden, limited access to quality healthcare, and higher exposures to environmental hazard. When patents keep the price of green technologies high, hospitals and clinics in disadvantaged areas cannot afford to adopt them. By contrast, abolishing patents would reduce the cost and increase accessibility. Imagine a rural hospitals installing affordable solar power to cut the electricity costs, or the local clinics using the low-cost clean water system to prevent waterborne disease. These direct benefits could transform the healthcare outcome to poor household, ensuring that power does not detect the qualities of environments they live in. Third, from the social justice perspective, patents in green technologies perpetuate inequalities. Large corporations profit from exclusivities, while poor, who are the most affected by climate change and environmental degradations, are left behind. Abolishing patents would rebalance the inequalities, making green technologies a shared resource for humanities rather than the privilege of the few. In healthcare, this principle is even more urgent because health and survival should be never compromised for commercial gain. Of course, concerning about whether abolishing patents would reduce incentives for innovations. However, innovations do not solely on monopolistic control. Government, non-profits, and international organizations can establish global funds, direct subsidies, and tax incentives to encourage research and development in green technologies. This way, creativities and innovations are maintained, while the benefits of new technologies are distributed fairly. In conclusions, abolishing patents in green technologies is not only an environmental policy, but also a humanitarian and ethical choice. It prioritizes children and low-income families who face the harshest consequences of climate change yet have the least means to adapt. By removing barriers to access, we allow healthcare system worldwide to become greener, more sustainable, and the features where every child, regardless of wealth, has the right to grow up on the healthy planet can only achieved if green technologies is treated as a common good rather than the private commodities. So thank you for listening and watching.